we got some things we need to talk about. Hello, Love and Deep Space fans. Your girl Zamber is here. First off, if you know me, you know I'm not where I'm supposed to be right now. Don't worry about that. But I would be remiss if I didn't immediately talk about the new drop in Love and Deep Space. Because as we have known, basically Love and Deep Space, we love them, they support us, I support them. It's a two-way street. But for us, they had gave us a content map to follow, basically, with content lined up all the way through about middle to end of June, which was the promises of having the new myths for all the boys drop, which has been fantastic. I actually recorded Zane's in its entirety before I actually left for my trip. That'll come up eventually. But we got an additional thing because we knew that the triple banner, which we'll talk about in a different video, was coming. But we got hit with a even bigger surprise, which that surprise was Sylus, which I think is so exciting. The video itself, which I will put at the start, was a great introduction to him. Blown away, 10 out of 10 first reaction. But it is soured by the fact that it actually wasn't supposed to be that way. If you do not know, the PV of Sylus, the little teaser trailer, got leaked. And I think that is so incredibly sad. And the Love and Deep Space team did damage control as best they could by officially releasing it, which I think was really smart of their team. I know it is so bittersweet for them. They say it in their long post. Just please and begging people not to put out leaks and that, legal repercussions will be coming for those people that did it. But I think it is so sad because we do not get then our big, amazing Sylus-filled release the way that they had been planning and intending it, which I think is really sad because Sylus is the fourth character, the newest character. It's been, 6 months of us with the same three boys. And now I am not complaining. I think that is actually smart because obviously I think having content for these three boys is plenty enough for that time. Granted, yes, I would have liked the story content coming out a little bit sooner, but I understand with Sylus being more the focus in the next chapters, that's not entirely possible for them to do. So we get that. But oh my goodness, I know they didn't want it to come out yet, but I am so glad that they did what I believe is the best choice for them by putting out the PV officially and letting people see it officially and not having to spread it around and have leaks going out. So I do appreciate them doing that. But oh my goodness, since it is officially out, we can talk about Sylus now. So from that little bit of a teaser trailer PV that we have going on, we get a lot. First impressions of Sylus is immediately in love with him. Okay, your girl is head over heels already for Sylus. Okay, first impressions before we get into really speculations. Love the bad boy attitude. Love the crow already theme is going great for him. I love it's kind of a silver hair, which I'll be honest, I was lacking a silver-haired boy. Because if you know, from Mystic Messenger days, I was in love with Zane. So I love me that silver-haired boy. So adore him already. Definitely perfected the bad boy vibes for him. So we love that. I love the dark cityscape going on in this PV. I think it really sets the tone for him. And then we kind of see him with his hand out, which kind of looks like there's some red liquid going on. And there was a lot of speculation in the fandom that his evol might be blood related. And so just from this alone, it does look like it confirms that he has some blood related evil, whether that kind of be able to manipulate people's blood or maybe even possibly like use their evil or gain even like a bit of their power through getting some of their blood, which might be why he's kind of like wants Raphael and why Raphael is wanted so badly. And Lumiere too. Lumiere has his own reasons for being wanted, but maybe that's why Raphael is, because maybe they found out and know that he's Lumerian and like a sea god, so maybe that's why he wants that blood. Maybe. Again, speculation. We do not know, but from that PV, it does look like he's able to manipulate blood, which will be very interesting. So already very excited for him. But I think everybody does need to temper down expectations just from the start, okay? Temper down expectations because this PV was not released when it was supposed to release. They were going to have a big Sylus drop, which I think since this PV was already like pretty much done, ready to go in the pipeline, I do think that this was coming next for us. Like after the triple banner, Sylus was coming next. That's what it feels like to have something already done. Because typically, especially with the promotional material, like the video is done pretty close to when it's going to release. Because they're working on other content, blah, 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 you know? And they had like the Love and Deepspace logo there, so this wasn't just like sent over. This was ready in the pipeline. So I think Sylus is next after Triple Banner. Which, there's so many questions I have about Sylus, and I've been wanting to make a video talking about Sylus for a while because I'm so curious as just a fan of the game how Sylus is going to work. Because obviously, like, in the screens, we do see, like, coming soon screen, you know, insinuating another boy is coming. And we've kind of speculated it was Sylus. We kind of knew it was Sylus for a really long time. Yes, Caleb girlies, you were here, you were respected. We hope Caleb comes back too. And there was a lot of fan theories going around that Caleb might actually just be Sylus. Seeing Sylus, it's not Caleb, which I'm sorry, Caleb girlies. I'm so sorry for you. Maybe he'll be back. But Sylus, I like him. He does kind of look like Zayn's like twin, like his nega twin, his evil twin. So immediately in love with Sylus with that. But I'm very curious. I got sidetracked. I'm so sorry. But I got sidetracked. I'm curious how Sylus is going to work. Are we getting new colors added for Sylus? Or is he going to be a combination of the colors we already have? Because we have the yellow, purple, red, blue, green, yellow. Is Sylus having his own colors, though? Because already from the start, we can kind of see Sylus has, like, black-red vibes going on. Is he just getting one new color? Like, will there be, like, a black one? But does it make sense to have, like, one new color and not introduce another color? So I'm curious. Will he be, like, black silver? Or is he just going to be another color combination of, like, red and purple or something? Like, will we have to grind for more upgrade materials to, you know, satiate Sylus? I'm curious. I'm very excited. This isn't complaining, it's just speculation. I'm just curious how he's going to work and kind of come into the fold. I'm also very curious what his first myth card is going to be. Because typically how the myth cards work is that it kind of reveals a bit of the boy's past. So my question then comes, does Sylus actually know MC? Like, is this not the first time Sylus has met MC? Is it going to kind of be like kind of like a reincarnation thing? Where it's like, I've tried to protect you in every life, even if we've been on opposite sides vibe? Or is it going to be that kind of feeling where it's like, we keep slipping from him as well? Like, what what is happening? Or is Sylus going to just be a new contender from this, universe, timeline, whatever you want to call it, this deep space? So I'm so curious to learn that. That's going to be so much fun. I'm very, very much putting my trust in the Love and Deepspace team that, they will keep leaks a little bit tighter now, not let them out, because I think Sylus's introduction is going to be amazing. I think they've been working really, really hard on this. So I would be so sad if a lot of stuff starts getting pushed out before it's ready. The PV getting out, while is very sad, it does allow for us as a fan base to get excited that he is coming. I do think, even though it is unfortunate it happened, and having just him, this PV coming out and having this big event for Sylus would have all been great. I do think as a fan it is nice knowing Sylus is coming down the pipeline. I know they've insinuated it, but it is nice finally putting a face to his name. I think it's nice. I am very excited. As you guys know, I do listen to the English dub of the game. I'm very interested to see who they'll end up getting to voice Sylus. My hope is that they will get a deeper tone voice and maybe get a higher profile voice actor. Maybe. I mean, they have the money for it. Because obviously we do not know who the 3 English voice actors are for the boys. Their identities have been kept secret, which good for them. But, and this is no shade, you can definitely tell that the voice direction is a little bit off. Just between events, Zane's is probably the most noticeable, is that it's very hard to tell where Zane's range is. Some of the older recordings are very different than newer recordings of Zane. I feel like Xavier's English VA has been pretty consistent overall, and Raphael's has been a bit wavy. Sometimes the quality is just not good, and it's not even anything on the voice actor, truly. It's just sometimes the quality's not good. Like, they should have re-recorded lines and they didn't. And then sometimes I feel like the voice director for Raphael, and again, it's not his voice actor, it's the director, whoever's directing him. Sometimes I feel like Raphael's voice director doesn't know what's going on either. And so occasionally Raphael's sea god voice will seep into other things that aren't the sea god myth. And I've been noticing a lot more lately as we've gotten newer cards that sometimes his voice will get to that deeper sea god tone, which is not Raphael's, more do we have to tone. So it's been a little difficult, which I get is hard for the voice actor, but it's actually the voice director's fault that is happening, because the voice actor is not getting direction. So I wanted to defend Raphael there, because I know some people in the Facebook group has been complaining about it, which I see y'all. So I am excited. I hope we could get maybe a more high profile voice actor to come in to really just sell Sylus really well, and kind of push forward from there with the game. So I'm very, very excited. I will be making another video to talk about the triple banner. I don't know if I'm going to make it while I'm here again. We'll see. But I had to talk about Sylus now because I think it's very exciting. But I also just wanted to explain to you guys what happened as well with the leak, and to just be mindful of not spreading leaks and things like that, because obviously we want the game to be the best it can be, and these leaks are detrimental to the game. I am very glad, that was terrible English, that they decided to put out the PV, even though it wasn't part of their plan to have it out this early. So I'm excited. I'm very excited. So look forward to that. And then, I will be talking about the triple banner later. So thank you guys so much for watching this with me and, minding me while I'm in Florida. I'm very far away from home right now. So thank you guys so much for watching this with me and enjoying Love and Deepspace. And we'll talk more about it soon. So thank you guys. Bye.